Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd waters, bottle with Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carotene, we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley digging through your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep myself doing the chat. Interacting with your mandem. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we Knicks dripping. Knicks feel, you know, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knicks drip, dripping and Knicks drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knicks drip, dripping and Knicks drip. We in that Knicks drip, dripping and Knicks drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knicks drip, dripping and Knicks drip. Real talk. Yo, salute everybody. Salute. What's good? Let's good. What's good? We are in the building. It's the pregame show. Divine, Shy Powers, Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. The long anticipated, highly motivated basketball game about to kick off in about another hour. Second round, first game, Knicks and Boston Southern up in TD Garden, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. Knicks fans about to get hyped, get ready, because it's about to get it popping. But first and foremost, before I get my juices flowing every day, I'm with my partner in the building so we can get it going, man. Shy Powers, what's good, my brother?
Peace to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down, for real, for real. In a few, man, Knicks and Boston, man, it's about to go down. Salute to the chat. Johnny D was good. Johnny Davis, my man Brian Acosta, to super chat as always. Thank you for helping keeping the lights on, my brother. John McDonald, Darren, my peoples, what's good? A lot of the members is in the building, man. Salute to you guys, man. Darren and my man Brian Acosta, for being members of the show, man. But let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. It's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for it. It's here. Like we said, we here. Knicks and Boston, ladies and gentlemen, about to go down in another hour, like I said. A couple of days off to get our mind right, get everything going, get our juices flowing, our energy pumping, all that good stuff, man. So I'm excited about it. Real talk, man. This is what it's all about right here. We got another round to say when to go home, so I'm looking forward to it. On Dios, what's good? My man, Crim's dad, what's popping? Johnny D, what's good, everybody, man? Shy Powers, this is what it's all about, man. You get out the first round, you head on to the second round. Got a chance to play a couple of more basketball games in the season. This is a big one, though. You know what I mean? The defending champions, 61 team this year, prolific team, good team, great team. Matter of fact, you know, against our team. So, you know, let like Andiah said, let the war begin, ladies and gentlemen. I think our men ready to go in the foxhole with their boys, their brothers, and get ready to go down there in Boston and let's do this thing. So I'm excited about it. It's game day. I'm super amped. I'm just ready to go ahead and get it popping. You know what I mean? Our boys is here. We ready to get it, my man. What's good? Tell me about your boys. What's going on with you?
Yeah, man. I'm ready. That's straight like that. Let's get it. I'm ready. I'm ready. And let the chips fall within me. And I mean, there's a lot of naysayers out there. There's a lot of sweaters and bettors out there that really ain't paying attention to what the New York Knicks has done this year with the limited things that they had at their helm, and still winning. We still winning. I mean, and now we're taking it into another section. And I've been saying this for a couple now. This team here was made to contest Boston, and this team was put together, comprised together to go up against Boston in the playoffs for the East. Unfortunately, this year was an unexpected guess in number one spot. We thought Boston could have been number one. We'd have seen them in the Eastern Conference Finals, but Cleveland was the one who captured the one spot to put Boston against us in the second round. This team was put together to go against Boston. So let the chips fall where it's made. You know what I mean? It's some things that we have to talk about later, and I'm super amped to Divine, so let's get it.
Let's get it. Listen, man, it's Knicks against everybody, like we say, man. It's like this here. Like you said, they put this team together to do this thing of, like you said, unfortunately, Boston took the second, not the first spot, because Cleveland had a great year. But just to let you know, everything ain't everything. Just like Cleveland was dominant in the regular season, they lost last night to the Indiana Pacers. Anybody could get it, ladies and gentlemen. If the Knicks bring their A game, Boston can get it. I'm telling you, anybody could get it. If Knicks bring their A game, Boston can get it. I'm trying to tell you, man, we got somebody over there who keep this motherfucker close, like we always say. Just keep it close. We got a dude over here who's gonna help us get through this shit. You know, I don't care how good their defense is. We got a dude who can get it, just like all the greats did it. 4 games in a row, 30 points in the playoff. Only Michael Jordan and so many other only 3 other than Michael Jordan that did that. We got a guy who, when the ball is on the line, if our team that close, just like you give it to them great dudes, you give it to our great dude. Let's get it. I'm loving this one, man. This is what it's about. I know I'm hyped as a fan. I'm hyped as a content creator, but I'm hyped overall because, this is what we live for. We get on here 82 games a year, man, and talk Knick talk, counting up preseason and a training camp, whatever. We in here year round, and this team right now got us going into May. Let's see, they hope and get us close to June. Like last year we had these guys, we would have been injured. We was right there with them dudes, Shot Powers. Even in the past season with Randall and Anunoby and all them not playing, we got what it takes to beat them. So I'm really excited about it, man. I'm not saying we're going to win it, but I'm going out on a limb. I already got my prediction for the year. It's going to take a lot of things to go a lot of the way. But to me, ladies and gentlemen in the chat and everybody who's watching, all we need is our bench to come against their bench. We just need our bench to go against their bench. I ain't worried about our starters. We good there. We just need our bench to step up with their bench. If Deuce and them can find a way to turn the series that they had, the past series, into a better series, then I like our chances. Because we need them guys to hit shots while the other guy is on the bench. When them guys go take a break, when Mikal and Anunoby and them, we need these guys to come in there and make it happen. If not, that means then what the fuck you talking about the game for? Because, so I'm expecting them guys to have a better series. I'm expecting Deuce to have a better series, Shot Powers. I'm expecting Campaign to be a little bit more focused. Let's hope we can see a little Shamit and things. But this series, we gonna have to use every tool in the shed. And I'm hoping that I'm quite sure our coach might understand that. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't the Detroit Pistons. Let Knicks fans know what I'm talking about right now. This is not the Detroit Pistons. This is the Boston Celtics, NBA champions, superstars at every level, damn near, and a lot of them been there, just like we have. So I don't think it's going to be even remotely the same series as Detroit. But I do think that if our defense comes to play on that 3-point line, Shot Powers and our guys give us a good bench, I really like our chances tonight for sure.
Yeah, Divine. That's one of my things too, man. We need production from our bench tonight, and in the rest of this series, because of their bench. Now, defensively, I'm thinking Tibbs might run maybe 8, maybe 9-man rotation. That would probably allow Shamit to get in there. You know what I mean? I would like him to go almost back to that lineup. You know what I mean? Just to give our stars when Tatum comes out, I want one of our guys. I want whoever's guarding Tatum. I want my OG come sit down. If Porzingis is out, Cat come sit down. You know what I mean? If White is out, Mikal go sit down. You know what I mean? That's how I want it. When them guys is in, when they start subbing their guys in, I want guys for us off our bench to go and contest those guys with Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, for me, is one of the factors in this series because of the way he plays the pick and pop, the pick and roll. You know what I mean? He is a guy that I want to see out there too, to contest the 3-point shot, as well as he is with the north and south. You don't go north and south for Mitchell Robinson. He can block and contest you on the 3-point line, make it a more difficult shot. And for Mitch to get a little bit more minutes. And my third thing, in my opinion, I think Cat got to do something similar, like I was saying the last series. Get 7, 8, 9 3-pointers up. Shoot them. You know, the one thing that we missed so much this year, and another reason why a lot of people always keep, in my opinion, but what I hear about Dante DiVincenzo is his 3-point shooting. And it's not the fact that he was knocking down the shots, even though it is, but he took a lot of 3-point shots that kept people always on him. So he was never, his man was never the person to double team. And I mean, you always had to play up on Dante. And I mean, so we missed that tonight. And I mean, we missed that from Dante. So I wish tonight Cat get out there and shoot 1,100 3-point shots. And I mean, I hope that he can get the same open shots that Porzingis can get in last series that they had. Porzingis was shooting. I could have probably hit 3 or 4 of them. I think Porzingis shot 11 shots. He is like 6 or 7. So I think I could have did that. I mean, maybe not 6 or 7, but I could probably got 3. So let's change it around and see what we can do. You know what I mean? It's big. So I'm amped and I'm ready, Devon.
Yeah. I mean, just to piggyback off a couple of things. Yeah, man. They, you know, I think what they got to do. First of all, even with the tip situation, ladies and gentlemen, in the Detroit game, he played 8 guys, 9 guys. But here's what it boiled down to: if the dudes ain't getting it going, can't play him. He just cannot play them dudes. We wouldn't have won that Detroit City. He would have put them to bench dudes near too long. It would have been lost the series because they wasn't doing nothing. You know, so it's not, to me, I just say all this to say these are other variables. The other variables that we got to take into the equation when we look at all the stuff. Them dudes wasn't popping, so you can't play them. If you don't do your homework, your ass can't go outside. You're grounded. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it all boils down to. It's all make a mislead. You got to make shots. You got to make shots. And them dudes at the benches not making shots, they cannot play. And that's why I'm glad Tiff did what he did, because we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't have benched them dudes that long because they wasn't doing shit. You know what I mean? You know, and we ain't losing the series. Ain't that much sentimental shit going on. I'm like you dudes, but you motherfuckers ain't gonna cost me my job though. Still like, nah. Still like, yo, y'all ain't school. You ain't costing me my job. Sit your ass down. Towns play 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
He's like, nah, dog. So let's hope that it translates to this series where they get some buckets, man. Get a momentum shit, you know what I mean? Because it really comes down to that, man. And like you said with Cat, mix your bag up. The game tell you what to do. If you open, shoot it. I like him shooting threes, but at the same time, you give motherfucking Porzingis a head fake, you take bully ball on his ass all day. Where's Bond? Send Porzingis' ass out there. If you open, shoot the 3. But if he get up on you and you raise, you let that motherfucker, you put that ball on that motherfucking floor.
Right.
You go
leave him right there. Mm-hmm.
Digging their team trash, just digging their team trash. Just keep digging their team trash. Go down in the alley, digging their trash, get that bully ball going, and then that should have opened up the threes. Knicks got to play bully ball, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a big team down there. They my man Linky, but they not big, like, you know, aggressive. Like them dudes are not that. They not Detroit. They not that. Yeah. Them dudes, you know what I mean? So I'm looking for them guys to go in there and just take what the defense give you, and just play your game. I think they got to play us just like we got to play them. They got a prolific defense, but we got a prolific offense. That's why I don't even talk about the Knicks offense too much. I ain't never be talking about. They was 3rd in the league for about 3/4 of the year, 5th overall in the whole NBA. So I never had no gripes about the Knicks offense. Just bring your defense. You bring that, guard that 3-point line and guard that man who guarding you, and we can see how it goes. They can't fuck with our offense. Ain't too many people can mess with it. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what Detroit probably was. Even without our bench, we were still scoring 100 motherfucking points. Still getting. We won. We beat them up. One night we scored 128 on these motherfuckers. Yeah. 118. I'm like, yo, listen. Guard that 3-point line. That's a prolific shooting 3-point team, but they put up a lot of tips, like you say. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But I there's a shop out. We ain't ducking no smoke in New York, man. Let's get this shit, man. We're on. Let's go to Boston and let them know we here, motherfucker. We coming to play. We coming to play tonight. Y'all motherfuckers better put up a shut up, because that's what it's about. So iron sharpens iron. Let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's to the chat. Brother Beater, Chris Rowe, what's good, man? Appreciate y'all coming in. Real talk, man. Knicks in Boston is a pregame show. Divine Shot Powers, the chat, everybody out there, man. We've been waiting for this for a week, almost a couple of days now. Whatever. Queen Darlene just stepped in the building. Salute, Queen. Salute to everybody, man. Shot Powers. It's gonna be fun, bro. All I can say is gonna be fun. We're gonna be at the edge of our seats. Heart gonna be racing and pumping. And then when it get down, when it get down to the last 5 minutes, the Knicks in the game. Let's see how it goes. For real.
Yeah, I'm so amped for the game because I think that that's me. It's being my fandom. In my head, I think the Knicks know. Listen, that last game that we played them, we almost won that game. We made a mistake. We gave them a chance, and we lost. Mm-hmm. First time that we really had Mitchell Robinson and Cat. The first time I really remember seeing both of them on the court for a significant amount of minutes. I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes they was on the court together. That's going to be a big thing for the New York Knicks playing tonight and this rest of the series. Those two guys active on the court together. Why I think Tom Thibodeau may go to an 8, 9, 7, 8. I mean, he going to an 8 or a 9-man rotation. If it's not one of those, anyway, we'll get farther into that later. But this is what I want to see with this team, man. And I really believe that the matchup with Cat, with Mitchell Robinson on the court is going to help us tremendously. I think the lineups that have Mitchell Robinson, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby on the court is going to help us tremendously. And Josh Hart, if you could throw them in there together. I mean, look at us right there. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, real
I'm fat right there in that picture. Sheesh.
I didn't mean to put that up there. I apologize. I'm trying to find something. Hey, no, you're not fat. You're healthy.
I'm fit. Yeah, right. Healthy.
Yeah, hey man, it's all good, man. And listen, yeah, man, Shot Power, but it's gonna be a war out there, man. I was just trying to get the game day thing going on, man. And I get it up there, but it's gonna be a war out there, man. We're gonna go out there and play this joint, man, and let the shit fall where they may. I like our chances, I really do. It's not the homer thing, it's not the fan thing. I just like I like our talent. We got talent there, and I think we messes with them. You know what I mean? And we can go out there and get it popping. Then it is what it is. So I'm excited about it for sure. I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there get a quick start in the game. Shot Powell. I like to see them get off to an early start.
I like that.
Maybe if they can get up to an early start and then take the pressure off our defense a little bit at the beginning. But just guard the 3-point line when they come out tonight. Soon that ball, the first thing that they're gonna swing that ball to probably Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. We got guys who can hold them. I like the way Mikal playing right now. I'm not saying they're gonna stop these dudes, but they can slow him down. He can slow Jaylen Brown down. They can slow down Tatum and Anunoby. I think Josh Hart help out Drew Holiday or Derek White. They just got to guard that damn 3-point line, make them put that ball on the floor, and then we'll take it from there. Especially with Mitch in there, Shot Howard. When Mitch in that game, that's when you should run them off the 3-point line. Run them jokers off that 3-point line, make them come down there and see the block that's monster down there. And I want to see Mitch getting his bag a little bit more this series now. I think he got through that first series. I think still was a little rusty to me in a lot of times in games. But let's hope that now that they had a couple of days off, they can refocus. He could refocus. Maybe he had a chance to work on something that he couldn't work on because he just got back and the season came and went so fast. But with these days off between Detroit and now, let's hope these guys can get in the gym, put up some shots, work on some schemes or schematics or whatever, and then come out here and get ready to get it popping. So I'm looking for a different team tonight, but I do like the fight these guys got, man. That's a gritty basketball team in New York, ladies and gentlemen. And that series against Detroit, they showed me something, man. To be able to not have your best and still win, that says a lot about your team. Like, no matter what, they're gonna fight. And we got somebody who can help. If we get that close, we got somebody a couple of guys who can help bring us over the hump. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes tonight. But I do know it's game day. I know we in the building. I know Nick's going to be in the building. Let's get it, Shot Powell. I like the way this thing going down, man. It's got to be like super amp, like a kid in the candy store right now. So I think they come to play tonight, though.
Yeah, I think that they're up for it tonight. You know what I mean? I know that they know that this is a big game. And I think big-time players step up to big-time games. And we do have some big-time players. We got the OGs. We got the McHales. We got the Josh Harts. We got Cat, and we got Brunson. These guys step up. I mean, and as you said, Divine, and I'm 100. Like I said, I'm riding like that bench. Tonight is a perfect night for Deuce McBride to step up. We've been screaming about having a Deuce McBride game. We ain't had a Deuce McBride game in the whole last series. 17 points or better Deuce McBride game. Hit 1 3-pointer and missed 4 more. We ain't had a good one. If we could get a good Deuce series, and I mean, let him average about about 14 points in this series. I mean, let's get Payne out there, get him 6 to 9 points in this series. Let's see if we're going to use Precious Achiuwa tonight. You know what I mean? And a 9-man rotation. I could see that happening too. I could see Precious being used a little bit in this series just because of how they're going to do a rotation with Cat at the top. And not saying that Cat's going to get in foul trouble, but he has more chance of getting that foul trouble from that pick and pop with Porzingis and Tatum at the top. All right, so.
Yep. Hey, you know what's interesting to me? Ladies and gentlemen, salute to everybody in the chat and everything, man. Salute to everybody, man. The New York Knicks bench, I just really thought about it, and I'll say this just to piggyback on what you said. Their bench, the ones who playing combined, don't even make $20 million. Think about it.
No.
Mitch 14, Deuce 4, and Cam 1 and 2. I feel so bad for Deuce in this sense right here. The expectation they putting on this $4 million dude is unbelievable. I mean, they're really putting expectations on the dude like he's a $20 million player. You're a $4 million player. 36-round draft. What I mean is, I can understand why the Knicks doing what they're doing on the bench. I mean, that's why they only make $1 million, $2 million. I mean, literally, you know what I mean? These guys are just was throwing pieces, just throwing pieces. I'm going to throw you in there. Obviously not Duke, because Deuce is part of the growth process of the team. But like Campaign and Shams and all them, these dudes like $1-2 million, man. I mean, you got one dude on Boston bench coming off the bench make more than the whole record starting lineup.
Right.
So, but we need them though. You know what I mean? We need them, and I think I got a feeling Deuce and them going to live up to their contracts tonight. This series, I really believe that. We need them to, you know what I mean? But the pressure that it's just amazing what they putting on. I mean, this cat like, listen, man, I'm $4 million. Yeah, I mean. But anyway, you know, these cats, it don't matter. You on the court, you got to perform. But at least play up to the $4 million. At least play up to the $1 million in the Detroit series. They wasn't even playing up to that much money. So just play your contract out. Play your contract out. Come on, Deuce, give us 9. I think Deuce come out and play tonight, though. It's a lot of pressure, though, man. It really is, man. For playoff series like this here, and the pressure's on you. But I think he responds tonight. I think Campaign respond. My main thing, even if Deuce don't, what I can say about him, even when his offense game not going, he does the other thing.
Yes, he does.
Important. That's important. I think everybody, even the starters, should do that. If your offense bag ain't going that night, like a la Cat the other night. Everybody harp about how many points he did get, but nobody talk about how many rebounds
15.
he got.
That's right. 15 of them. That's major. That's right. Don't say it again, Devon.
Yeah, it's all about scoring all the time. Sometimes you got to do the other things. You know what I mean? Do the other things that help the team win. And I think that's what I liked about Deuce, because Deuce does do the other things. And, we're going to need him on Hauser. On the guys tonight. We're going to need him on Pritchard tonight. But if Deuce give me 4 points tonight, but Peyton Pritchard only get 9 or 7, I'm good. The plus minuses ain't that bad. So even if he's not shooting good, you make sure that motherfucker don't shoot good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Then it's a wash. It's a wash. So that's what I'm looking for tonight. And let's see how they get it, man. I'm excited, Shop Howard, man. But anyway, we just got to do the little things, man. I like what you said, man. About far as if Cat out there, open, shoot it, run the trail, run that up tempo with that trail, him trailing, run about 3 or 4 times. You know what I mean? Make Porzingis come out there. We'll take care of the rest. and then I like it, man. Tell me, ask you the question real quick. Do you think Anunoby can have a two-sided ball game tonight? What I mean by that is the defense is good tonight, and he get us about 18, 19.
Yes, I think he is set to do that the whole series. The one thing that I really enjoy about watching OG Anunoby when he plays defense against Tatum is he frustrates him. Mm-hmm. He's strong on him. He puts a body on him. He pushes him a little bit. He makes his shot harder. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, it was either this year or last year he got a tech or thrown out the game because of Anunoby. I think it was last year. Mm-hmm. And it was last year. Then he got a tech and got thrown out the game because Anunoby was all over him. And that's how you got to play him tonight. The key for Tatum is to make his percentage bad. You know what I mean? You can't stop him because he is a superstar. You want to relegate him more to what his average is I think it's 27, 26.9, some 27 points or something like that. That's what you want to keep him to, 27 points. You don't want him to get 35. You don't want him to get 42. You want him to keep him to 27, 30 points. That's where you want to keep Tatum with a not so good field goal percentage. That means that he's passing the ball more. He's missing open shots. He's missing bunnies. He's not that active hitting 3-point shots. That's what you want to do to him. And then everything else will fall into play. The wing stop for me tonight is real deal. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby is going to be they're really going to be showcased tonight. And I think that everybody, we don't talk too much about OG. Everybody's on board with OG. They don't care he's getting $36 million. Next year he's going to get 40-something. There ain't nobody say nothing about OG. Mikal, it slowed down a lot because Mikal's been playing some good basketball. Staying regular, staying defensive, staying with steals and with getting in the passing lane and stuff like that, and making big time shots. You know what I mean? So this is what I wanted to see, and I'm ready for this team with these two guys that we're talking about matched up against Tatum and Brown per se, with Josh Hart against White. Is going to be the matchup that we want to see, and I'm ready to see all of it tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. Yo, salute to the chat, man. I'm Dias, Crim's dad. Patrick was good. John McDonald, M. was good. Buzzer Beater, my man. Queen Darlene, salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Y'all know what it is about to go down, man. Real talk up in the TD Garden. Knicks in the Celtics, man. It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm up for this one. But here, let's look at this stat right there real quick, because this is something interesting, man. We could maybe point out a few things that might see some things that you might didn't see against the Detroit Pistons, against the Celtics, that might be different. Ladies and gentlemen, look at these stats right quick. This is interesting that we put us in the playoff series so far. We were the 3 seed, they were the 2 seed. We had a 4-2 record, they had a 4-1 record in the playoffs this year. We 3-0 away, they were 3-0 at home. What's interesting, we scored 108. They scored 106. We gave up 106. They gave up 93. Like I said, and remember though, that 93 is a little misleading because the Detroit Pistons, not Detroit, but the Orlando Magic offense is not even there like that. You know what I mean? Their offense is not even there. I think our offense is night and day above Orlando. So that average could be a little misleading. I wouldn't take that defensive average they got against Orlando into the Knicks series, because the Knicks offense is way more prolific than theirs. And so I think that's going to be could be a misleading stat. Our offense are 108, there's 106. Our defense 106. Here's the caveat with that: the Detroit Pistons offense is not the Boston Celtics offense, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, you can throw the stats out the window, because we allow 106 against the Detroit Pistons, which is good. But the Detroit Pistons offense is not the Boston Celtics offense, night and day. So that's what I mean. That's why it's interesting the way these stats run out. Like, you know what? You can throw them out the window. I do think it's going to be one of those games where a lot of scores going to be 115, 109, 117, or 113. I think Knicks got an offense that's that good. They can get the numbers up there, especially if our bench come to play. So I think that's a really interesting thing to look at, just from a standpoint of the 93 points per game they held against the
Orlando.
Right.
Orlando ain't got no shooters, man.
Right.
They ain't got no shooters.
So
you know what I mean? And one thing we have to do, I'm sorry, Devon. One thing we have to do is play that defense like almost similar to Orlando, and keep them close to that 106, 108, 110, in striking distance. You know what I mean? Because we can score 116, 117, 118.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, man. So I think we just gotta go out there and do what we do. And we'll take it from there, man. Because like I said, these guys got guys, we got guys. But here you go, look right here. Another interesting stat, ladies and gentlemen. This is why this thing is gonna be so nice, man. Real talk. If you look at this right here, I apologize for that. Didn't mean to do that. Let me leave me and Shaw back in the screen, and I'll get it back up there. But interesting stat for me is gonna be this right here. Jason Tatum 31 in the playoffs. Jalen Brunson 31. Town 10 rebounds. Jason Tatum 11 rebounds. 8.2 assists, 5.5 assists. Here's the difference right here why I like this matchup. It's going to be crazy. Obviously, Drew Holiday on Jalen Brunson and Anunoby on Jason Tatum. You see what I'm saying? So that right there alone, ladies and gentlemen, is the two best scorers going to have the other opposing team's best defender. I just see Jalen Brunson cook just about anybody because of the way he played. Anunoby and Tatum won't be too hard for me because Tatum is either going to shoot that jump shot or he going to try to eventually get in the open lane. I think Kate Cunningham go down the lane more than Jason Tatum do. I think Jason Tatum's game is shooting. I mean, mid-range, this and that, and all that good stuff. But I think Drew Holiday, great as his defense is against bigger dudes, let's see if he can keep Jalen Brunson in front of him. See, that's been Achilles' heel for a lot of guys who play Jalen Brunson. Can you keep him in front of you with his bag? And if you can't stay in front of him, then that opens up a lot of things. But one thing about playing Jalen Brunson, obviously he can also tie the game out, and the offense game might not be as prolific because you wasted so much energy on the defense side. So I think these two guys right here are going to be really crucial. I want Towns, double-digit rebounds. We got to be able to guard, keep them boards going for him. I like Jalen Brunson's assist numbers in the playoffs. So how do we get here, ladies and gentlemen? There we go. We beat 112, 123 the first game. They beat us 194. We beat them 118, 116. We beat them 94, 93. Then they won that game 106, 103. Then we won the last game 116, 113. Detroit, them guys just went through the Orlando Magic. They lost that third game by 2 points. I don't think one of their major dudes played anyway. So, anyway, but so there you go right there, man. But like I said, look at what they scored: 90, 86, 93, 95, 98, 89. You're not getting that against the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. You can forget that. You forget that. So that's interesting. On the previous matchup, right. Get that. You ain't getting that against the Knicks. 119, 117. Porzingis 34 had like 93s from out there, which we ain't gonna let that happen this game. Cat had 34 that game. Porzingis had 34, and I just thought that it was like, you let this dude shoot too many threes. 8 rebounds, 14 for Cat, 34. We need them numbers. And obviously Jalen Brunson had 10 assists and Derek White 9. Real quick, let's go over matchups. Don't even matter. Last 5 games. I apologize for that. But anyway, injury reports, I don't think there's any on the injury report. We're in a blue drip tonight. They're in a white drip tonight. Drew Holiday came time decision, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks don't have nobody out on the injury report. So I'm looking for you cats to go down there and wax on, wax off, man. Let's get it, man. Anything out particular out of that you see in there, Shot Powers, that interests you when it comes to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be some. Thank you, NYC B-Ball. Thank you so much. I think it's going to be some. I just want to see how matchups is going to happen this game, because this game is going to show how matchups will be in 1 or 2 more games. And I mean, will Tatum be on Cat? Will you put a Harford on Cat? Are you going to put is it going to be Porzingis on Cat? You know what I mean? Is Thibodeau going to play Josh Hart the first 4 to 5 minutes and take him out and put Mitch in early? And I mean, when is he going to substitute for Brunson out and put Deuce in? And who's going to come in after Deuce? Is it going to be Payne? Is it going to be Shamif? If it's going to be DeLon? So many things that I want to see in this first half and how they're going to work it out. And I am 100% sure I'm with you, Divine, that we have to get off to a good start. You know what I mean? A good start really helps us out. You know what I mean? I don't want to be lackluster and falling behind too early where we have to play catch up so early in the game.
Yeah, real talk. For me, man, we just gotta go there. Like I said, hope our bench can come and play a little bit more efficient this round compared to the last round. Just be a little bit more efficient. Knock down. If the bench played well, then that the starters don't have to play all the minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
If the bench don't play well, the starters got to play a lot of minutes because you got to put your best players out there to beat the other team's best players. So I'm expecting Knicks. If Knicks bench come to play, like I said, I'm going 6. I think we got the same firepower they got. Ain't nothing they can't do, we can't do. All we got to do is guard that 3-point line and make sure I got bench comes through. Ladies and gentlemen, that's important to realize. Like I said, the Knicks beat the Detroit Pistons without a bench. This ain't the Detroit Pistons by far, but still, only Mitch 1 or 2 games, Cam 1 game, and my man Deuce O'Brien no games. So, let's see if they can reverse the course, man, and go out there today. And like I said, they give us some buckets and play stellar defense. I need Deuce O'Brien, like I said earlier, to guard Peyton Pritchard. I ain't worried. Listen, get you about 9-10 points, but guard Peyton Pritchard. If you don't got your offense going, like I said earlier, Deuce O'Brien, you better make sure Peyton Pritchard ain't got his going. Then I'm good. But you cannot get no buckets and let the other man bust you. You know what? Can't do that. So our team got to be like this here. Whoever got it going on our side, you better make sure the other dude don't got it going either. You know what I mean? And vice versa. I think we come and play tonight, man. I'm not concerned with this thing at all. But let me shoot out to the chat. Johnny Davis, Patrick, Ron, what's good, Ron, my man? Salute to you. Brother B, the Crims, Dad, Queen, Darlene, Louisiana, Nick, my man, what's good? What's going on with you? Salute to everybody in chat. NYC, my brother, thank you for the super chat always, man. We appreciate you, man. Real talk. And everybody, man. But I like this thing. John, MG, Buzzer, everybody, man. Salute to y'all. But, man, listen, run them up with the thumbs up. We about to get this thing popping about, and pretty soon, man. We got about another 24 minutes. Knicks about to go in there, go into Boston, go up in there and try to steal a game tonight. I mean, they try to get a win, steal a game, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? And if we can get that game tonight, then obviously we can go back to the Garden and knock down 0-2. That's big. You know what I mean? That's big. You know what I mean? So if it's going to be 7 games, hit it 7 games. But I do think about bench coming. It's going to be a different story, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the Cavs lost last night, Boston can lose too. I don't care how good you were in the regular season. This ain't the regular season. And that's why the Cavs just realized that last night. I don't give a how many games you win in the regular season. I don't care how many points you put up in the regular season. It's the playoffs. It's different. It's just different. You know what I mean? And that will happen. So you know what? Let's see. Boston beat us all season long. Detroit beat us 3 games in the regular season too. What happened to them? Sent to home. They don't mean nothing about the regular season. It's the playoffs. A different season. Different adjustment, different attitude, different mindset. You take this shit more personal in the playoffs. You know what I mean? It ain't like you go play us tonight, they'll play another team tomorrow. No. You got the same team over they whooping your ass. It's win or go home. And I think this team is a really gritty team. Even though they didn't play their best basketball in Detroit, but they was gritty though. The Knicks did not play their best basketball in Detroit, but they was gritty. They found a way to wheel this shit out and get this shit close to my man Jalen Brunson. Take us home. If that's what it's going to take tonight, I don't care how you win that game, Shot Power, just win it. I don't care how you win the game tonight. Offensively, defensively, all the schematics and all that is all about will tonight. It's about will and skill. All the numbers and all the variables and all the how many points this dude did last year or 3 weeks ago, don't mean nothing tonight. Don't mean nothing. Ain't nobody think about Detroit right now. I know they ain't. I know Detroit. I know Boston ain't thinking about no Orlando Magic. They think about how we gonna slow down Jalen Brunson and them dudes, and just like we think about right now how we gonna slow down Jason Tatum and them. But we got some secret sauce in the yard for Jason Tatum, so we ain't tripping though. So, we got some secret sauce for you, Jason Tatum, and it's called OG Anunoby. For real. You won't throw up no 40 on us. I'll guarantee you that mess. I'm gonna bet that ain't happening. So let's see how it goes, man. Knicks against everybody. Shot Power. Let's go get it, my man.
Yeah, I'm super ready for this game because, like you said, the matchups are where it's at. You know what I mean? How can we create points off of the matchups? And once again, that bench is a big matchup. Though we need, we're gonna have. So far, it looks like it's going to be Mitchell Robinson definitely coming off the bench. Deuce McBride, that's 7. You know what I mean? Are we going to get a sighting from Payne? Are we going to get a sighting from Precious? Are we going to get a sighting from Shamuth? I mean, how does the game depict? If one of the guys get into foul trouble, we're definitely going to see Precious. You know what I mean? If Cat gets into foul trouble or if Mitch gets into foul trouble, I think there's a chance for Precious to come in and step in. He plays pretty good against Boston, and we may need a little rebound. And rebound is going to be essential in this series too. I mean, and we got to take these guys out from what they're, they can play. They play switchable defense. You know what I mean? All the guys are good, so they don't mind to switch from 1 to 5. I mean, they'll switch from 1 to 5. All the guys will switch 1 to 5 from the youngest brother all the way up to Porzingis. I always forget. I always mess their names up. So that's exactly what they do. They switch anything at any given time. So we have to just watch that out and figure out what we need to do to score baskets.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, listen, man, this ain't the Detroit Pistons, ladies and gentlemen. This is the defending champions, top at what they do, best at what they do on both sides of the ball. Good offense, good defense, defending champions, prolific team. So this ain't the Detroit Pistons, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't gonna be nowhere cakewalk. This ain't even gonna. It's gonna be way harder than Detroit, but it's gonna be some variables that can, like I said, that could make it just as how would I say close as Detroit. That's our bench. Our bench. If our bench come to play, we in the series, ladies and gentlemen. Real talk, man. And I think the side effect is going to be who stops Jalen Brunson and who stops my man Jason Tatum. I think we got wings. We could throw more guys at them than they could throw at us when it comes to Jalen Brunson, because the way he moves his bag is just so crazy. It's hard to defend a guy like that, man. Like I said, this guy putting on Michael Jordan numbers in the playoffs and a couple other dudes. I mean, and what I like about this series, Detroit was a good defensive team, right? So it ain't like we coming out of the first round playing a team who didn't have a good defense. They kind of almost prepared us for this, you know what I mean? Because their defense was good too. So it's not like we coming against Boston not knowing that, we played a weak defense and we beat them. No, we played a good defense there over there. You know what I mean? They was number 10 in the league. So that means that we won't be like a deer in the headlights, I'm trying to say, against Boston. But like I said, Boston is on another level, though. You know what I mean? But that's all right. We come to see. We ain't ducking no smoke. We come to see what they got, what we got. They got Jason Tatum. We got Jalen Brunson. They got Jalen Brown. We got Big Cat. You got Derek White. We got Mikal Bridges. You got Drew Holiday. We got OG Anunoby. Let's get it. That's all to it. You know what I mean? You got this. We got Josh Hart. Fuck it. Let's get it. Y'all ain't that better than us starting 5. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all ain't that better than us. If you think you better than us, I don't think so. But I don't think they that better than us. You know what I mean? We got guys who can get it just like God, they can get it. You know what I mean? Other than Cat and Brunson might be the weakest link on the defense in the starting lineup. And but I still think our defense is good enough. I mean, you know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. Wingstop, make sure they Wingstop tonight. I think they go out there and do the damn thing tonight, stay aggressive, and getting them passing lanes, run them off the 3-point line. Let's see how it goes, Sharp Power. Anything can happen.
Yeah, that's the formula right there, Divine. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit more minutes from Mitchell Robinson if that's what it takes. If we get Cat to get out there and shoot, 7, 8, 9 3-point shots extra than a little bit more than what he is used to. We can get him back up to 7, 8 3-point shots. And we need production from our bench. You know what I mean? Our bench has to really, and this is the time for Payne to come up and really step up, because he steps up in big time games. So I'm hoping that this is the series that he steps up. We're going to need his 8 to 14 points, off that bench. We're going to need Deuce 9 to 16 points off that bench. We're going to need a 8 and 8 from Mitchell Robinson, almost every night. So let's get it, man. The biggest thing for me is, those three things are all inclusive in what we need to do to win.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, just play team basketball like you always say. Your pet peeve. Play team basketball. Do what you do. Do what got you here. Just do it at a higher level. That's all. Do the same thing. Do what got you here through 82 games. But now just critique it and make it more stronger than it was in the regular season. That's all it is. You know what I mean? You had a whole season to get to this point right here. Now it's win or go home or put up or shut up again. You know what I mean? I like a chance. I really do, man. Just get it popping. Superman Cam from the kickback. Cam from the kickback. What's good, Cam? Good to see you, my man. Dave Smith is in the building. Salute Dave. On Diop's the whole chat, everybody, man. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we live for. You know what I mean? We watch 82 games to get to this point of the season. We got through round 1. Let's see if we can get through round 2. It ain't gonna be easy by no means. But I'm not counting my boys out. I just think that we got just good a team as they do, and I really believe that. Everybody got to be on their A game to beat them. But I like our chances, though. I like our chances, man. We just got to go out there and play for 48 minutes, rebound the basketball. We're a good rebounder team. Go do the things you got to do, man. But guard that 3-point line. If you guard that 3-point line, I got a feeling this series is going to go the way I think it's going to go. That's my three most important things is that guard that 3-point line. And if our guys come to play, our bench come to play, I like our chances, man. And my biggest caveat to this whole thing. And I think if we could pull that off, we get it popping. AP was good, my man. Salute. Appreciate you coming in, real talk. But it's gonna be fun, man. No matter what, it's gonna be nail biting. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be blow for blow. It is gonna be going down, man. But like I said, I'm hyped about this thing, man. Real talk, man. Let's get it, New York Knicks. Let's get it. Shop house. So with all that being said, man, we just gotta go out there and play today.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do, man. Play by quarter. You know what I mean? Play where Brunson can get you the ball, and in the event that it dries up or someone is foul trouble, and we already know what we have in our guy, Captain Clutch. I mean, what else can you say about Captain Clutch? I didn't speak about him too much this whole time because we already know what we're going to get with him. The guy is a knockdown, dagger shooting, stab you in the heart, punch you in the eye, kick you in your kneecap type of dude, man. And if you don't know that right there, go look it up. I ain't even gonna tell you if you don't know what that is right there. The guy is phenomenal, and I think he's going to have a great series. The guy's been already having a great series, almost averaging 30 points, 30 points, and he's going to get out here and really play some great basketball tonight, man. This is a big game, and he's a big-time player, and he's going to bring his team to play big-time basketball. Let's get it.
Yeah, all the preparation, everything, all that, the burn, the tip, the scheme. I think I'm high. That ain't no hyperbole. Is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Turn it up, New York. Let's go. Let's get it. We here. Let's get it popping.
That Nick Bully ball moving objects like robotics with hydraulics. Top by ops like antibiotic. My flow probiotic, I got it. Hit like Soto with that mojo. We on that Nick shit, so let's go. Brunson Bridges, OD Hawton Town. The starting pound, smart like dog that hound. F around and find out about the prototype. You know the hype in the front row like Spike. Then Clyde the mic on the call from fall to spring. Knicks doing their thing. Making threes and taking celly. Bobblehead shaking like jelly. Y'all deli meeting with Knicks eat. Boston like a club stuff from Grubhub. Rubber scrub with the cab. I don't know we recap. Don't sleep cause Knicks keep a deep back. You expose your team. Tip know your scheme. No blow steam like a bull, but that's he rollers team. Leon Roller Team, I'm Froze Green that brought y'all the coldest team. Been more than 50 years of smear, not 50 years in the rear, we here. So pour some beer for fans when we're here. Man, Nick trying to get that chip and bandit this year. It's Knicks against everybody, it's us against the world. Here we go, let's go. It's Knicks against everybody, it's us against the world. Here we go, let's go. It's Knicks against everybody, it's us against the world. Here we go, let's go. Here we go, let's go.
It's Knicks against everybody. It's us against the world. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, New York. Let's go. It's about to go down in about 10 minutes. We just want to get in here and get it popping. Y'all get your amp, get your energy juices going, get your food, your beverages, your trees, whatever you not to get in that New York state of mind. Y'all better go get in it because it's about to go down in Boston in a few minutes. I'm straight giddy. Let's go. Knicks against everybody, man. Real talk. Let's go ahead and spank these boys tonight. Get down, get up 0-1, and we'll see them on Wednesday. Let's get this shit popping. I got New York Knicks going out there doing the damn thing tonight, man. I'm confident in this team. Been confident all year. I got these cats going up in Boston tonight, 117-110. That's what it's going to be for me. Game 1 and Knicks books tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm feeling. If not, oh, well, I'll let you talk about it tomorrow. But I'm confident about this game tonight. I want to see Knicks get it popping. Cat and Brunson, do what you do. Anunoby, do the best you can with Jason Tatum. My man, Mikal Bridges, make it hard on Jaylen Brown. Our bench come to play tonight. Shoot some 3-ball, guard the 3-ball. It's a miss or make lead, ladies and gentlemen, plain and simple. You miss them, you win. You miss them, you lose. You make them, you win. It's all to it. Ain't nothing else. Don't even matter. Make a miss. Go in there and make the shots tonight and make them miss them. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? And that's where we at. We got to let our defense come to the forefront tonight. It's going to be a really tough game, but I like our chances shot powers. Like I said, Knicks 117-110. We got to go in there and get these boys the business, man. I'm looking forward to this thing for sure.
That was a great score, Divine. You know my spiel, man. Let's control the pace, push the pace when we need to, control the pace when we want to. Rebounding is a big facet in what we do tonight. We need to get out there and rebound the basketball. At least stay compatible with these guys. If they do out rebound us, let's out rebound them in offense. Let's get if it's 30 to 28, let's get 16 offensive rebounds when they only get 6 or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, let's stay offensively minded where we out rebound them offensively. Shooting the free throws. We have to stay more consistent shooting the free throws. I think we dropped under 80% in these last couple of games. I think we're somewhere around 70. Yeah, I want to say 78%, something like that. Let's get back up to 82%, 81, 82%. Let's stay in that high range because with like Devon said, bully ball is the key for us. We have to go in here, try to get these guys in foul trouble early. Bully ball, going down the lane, get these guys in foul trouble and knocking down our free throws can help us win the game. 3-point shots. We also have to shoot on average in this series 37% from 3-point land, and I'm hopefully that Cat can come back out here and shoot somewhere near 7 to 10 3-point shots in this endeavor. And assists. Team basketball. I've been talking about this for the longest. Team basketball shows us that anything over 28 assists, the Knicks win pretty handily. Let's get over 28 assists, and let's see where we can win. I also got the Knicks winning tonight. I got it a little closer. I got New York Knicks 114 to Boston 111. 114-111. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. I know y'all energy just feeling just like mine is, man. Listen, we already know they got Knicks already losing this series. Everybody already know that's everybody, at least like this here, everybody thinking. Knicks gonna lose the series. They can't beat Boston. I don't go out like that. I don't go out like that. I know, listen, it's a lot of variables included in this thing. Nobody thought Cleveland was gonna lose last night, did y'all?
Yeah.
Nobody thought Cleveland was gonna lose last night, did y'all?
In the end, it came out. I said, watch out, right? And I said, watch out. One of these first rounders.
Regular season don't mean nothing now. It don't. It really doesn't. Donovan Mitchell and them haven't proved they that type of team yet. They ain't proved that. Though they had a good regular season, they haven't proved that yet, though. They haven't. How far has Cleveland been since they played the Knicks?
Exactly.
Cleveland
right where they at now.
Been out the first round.
Right where they at now. This is the farthest they've been.
Real for real.
This is the farthest they've been the second round right now, right? We knocked them out in the first round how many times?
We knocked them out the first time in 2020-22, and 2021-22. Then they lost to, I don't know what happened the year, but after that, but Donovan Mitchell got something that he got to prove too, ladies and gentlemen. He been in this thing a long time and haven't got there. Think about this here. Even when he was with Utah, with them teams he had out there, that guy got something to prove. He haven't got there yet. That's why y'all can say all this shit about Jalen Brunson all y'all want to. Jalen Brunson sent Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker home in the same year 1 year.
I'm going to say that again, Divine.
Same year. Jalen Brunson sent both of them home. Jalen Brunson come to the East, to the New York Knicks, sent Donovan Mitchell home again. Let's get it. These Knicks listen, Jalen Brunson and these New York Knicks and top Big Cat and them dudes coming to play tonight. Let's get this shit popping, New York. Do it for the five boroughs. Do it for the fan base. Let's do it, man. We got to get this shit popping, man. Real talk. So I'm looking for a exciting game today, man. That's all I can say. I think that this is going to be a real nice one. And like I said, me 117-110. I'm really excited about this game right here. Let's see how this scheme, the matchup's going to go. Let's see who's going to guard who. Let's see if Josh Hart is don't let somebody shoot a stupid three because he just wasn't focused. We don't need none of that. We need everybody on their P's and Q's. It's too high IQ basketball. Both of these teams are high IQ. Both of them. You think about all the players in their lineups and look at all the schools they come from. And no knock on the lower echelon schools where they put more fun. The Kentucky, the big school, the Dukes, these guys that they playing tonight come from them schools like that. You know what I mean? That's why they are who they are. Let's get it, man. We ready, man. We ready to get the shit popping, Shot Power. So listen, we gonna get out of here. Y'all go get ready, get locked in and all that good stuff, man. And let's get it, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Let's hope the Knicks go out there and do what we want them to do today, man. Will his team on a victory and play hard enough to play for 48 minutes and rebound the basketball, guard the 3-point line, all that, Shot Power. We do that, we good, my man. Holla at your boy.
Right. You're ready.
All right, my man. We out there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for coming in. Real talk. Enjoy the game, everybody. Stay safe out there. Where you out there in the streets, man? Do the thing, man. Be safe and all that good stuff. And let's just hope these boys go out there and make us a happy fan base. So when you come on a recap tomorrow, we really be amped up, man. So until then, Devon, Shot Powers, the chat. Thank y'all for coming in, man. We out, man. Peace.
Peace, Devon.
Peace. Yo, Devon, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk. Pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is bottles, Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carrot we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my doing the trap. Interacting with your mandem. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we Knicks dripping. Knicks real, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, and Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping and Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping and Knick drip. We in that Knick drip, dripping and Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping and Knick drip. Real Talk.